Hi, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to this segment where we will be reviewing the return on investment if you had invested in Zoom communication as at 2015. So the date here is 2015. Now, I will be showing you the price of Zoom shares as at 2015. And one news that I think will give you this information is the news posted on Punch newspaper on the 26th of July 2020 about Peter Obi, who had the opportunity to invest in Zoom as at 2015. As at that time, the price of the shares were 30 cents. You can see the price there. So, price of the shares as at 2015 was 0. Okay, um, 0.30. That's $0.30. Now let us take for example Peter Obi had invested $1,000 into Zoom at that time. What would be the naira equivalent of $1,000 in 2015? In 2015, let's see, naira to dollar at 2015. In 2015, naira sold to a dollar. Oh, okay. Let me use dollar to naira. This is showing naira to dollar, and that's not what I want. So let's say dollar to naira. Dollar to naira in 2015. All right. So average rate in 2015 was 197.8. Let's just say 198 naira to $1. So that $1,000 at that price at 198 is 198,000 naira. So the naira equivalent for investing $1,000 at 2015 was 198,000 naira. Now let us see how many shares he will be able to buy. Now $1,000 divided by 0.30 will give him 3,333 Zoom shares. So he will be getting 3,333 shares. So we have the information of the share price, the date, the invested amount, the equivalent in naira, the number of shares he would have bought if Peter Obi had invested $1,000 in Zoom as at 2015. Now let us check the value of his investment at IPO. So for that we need to check Zoom share value. Zoom share value. Let's see, Zoom share value. So Zoom share value, and we click more, we click max, and we move all the way to their first entry into the market. This first entry is called initial public offering. That's what is known as IPO. You can see they entered the market at $62. So share value at IPO was $62. Let's put that there, $62. And the date of entry into the initial public market, that's the stock exchange market, is 18th of April 2019. So the date was 2019. Now the share value at IPO, $62 was the price per share. Let us now calculate Peter Obi's 3,333 shares which he bought, how much they will be at that time for at $62 per share. So we have $62 times 3,333 shares will be 206,646 dollars. Now in 2000 and the date was 2019. Let us see how much a dollar to naira was at 2019. So that will be dollar to naira in 2019. Average rate was 360 naira per dollar. So at 2019 we had um 300 and was it now 360 naira per dollar. So 360 times the amount of his invested, you invested $1,000, got 3,333 shares, which is now worth at IPO $206,646. Now converting that back to naira to get the naira equivalent at the current rate or in 2019 of 360 naira per dollar, you have 76 million. Uh, so we have, let me get the naira sign. We have 70. Oh, I pasted it twice. We have, let me put the naira sign again. We have 76 million, sorry, 74,392,560 naira. Now let us look at the current value of Zoom shares. The current value of Zoom shares. Zoom share value. Currently, Zoom shares stand at $400.58. So with this current value in US dollar, let's the share value post IPO as at today's date. Today's date is 5th of August. So we have the share value standing at 458, sorry, $400.58. Now the date is 2021, ladies and gentlemen, 2021. Now let us see the share value of Peter Obi's 3,333 Zoom shares. Remember, he bought 3,333 Zoom shares in 2015. The value at today will be we have 400.58 times 3,333. So the price in dollar for those shares will currently stand at 1,335,133.14 US dollar. Now, the naira equivalent in 2021. So let us see how much naira to dollar is in 2021. So dollar to naira in 2021. Or let's just say dollar to naira. So it give us the most recent. Okay. So it is currently saying it is 412. It is saying 412. But let us look at the view naira dollar to naira black market rate at the, let's see, dollar to naira in 2021. Let's just put it that way. See what comes up. Okay. These are still bank rates, but we all know that dollar to naira as at today stands at 520 naira per dollar. But regardless, let's use their own rate. So they say it stands at 411.73 naira. That's to say $1 is 411 naira 73 kobo. Let's use their own rate to multiply this figure here. So let me go to my calculator so that I just copy and paste figures. Let's say this figure here in dollar, um, this figure here, copy, and that's my calculator. Yeah, so I paste that here, multiplied by the price in naira they said would be 411.73. Let me copy that and paste in my calculator. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just, I'm trying to just paste the figure. Okay, times, I can't see an option to just paste without highlighting this. Okay, let me just write it, 411.73. So in naira that will be, let's see, uh naira equivalent, that will be my naira sign, 549,714,367 naira and 73 kobo. Ladies and gentlemen, what I've just shown you is, let me highlight it, an investment of, let me see if I can make this a different color so that you can pay attention to the figures and pay attention to the figures. So an investment of 2015 in Zoom, sorry, an investment of $1,000, which was at that time 198,000 naira, at 2015 in Zoom communication, will be giving you as at today 549,714,367 naira and 73 kobo. That's to say, let's take this figure and remove it from your initial investment. So this figure we have here, now let us minus it, sorry, let us minus, this is what you've gotten from your investment. Let's remove your initial capital of 198,000 naira to see how much profit you got in this investment. If you remove your 198,000 naira capital, your profit, let me copy that, your profit after, let me put it here, profit after how many years now, 2015 to 2021, that's profit after 6 years. Profit after 6 years stands at, that's my naira sign, paste that there. I want this highlighted and I want to make it blue. I want to make this blue so that we can pay attention to the figures. I like to show figures so that you can have pictures in your mind to work with. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what pre-IPO investing looks like. 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 So when I tell you to buy Skyway shares, I'm telling you that in the next 6 years, you could be seeing returns of over 549 million naira for an investment that is costing you maybe 190,000 naira at the moment. Imagine the whooping returns. There is no land you will buy in Nigeria that will appreciate like this. There's no real estate investment that will appreciate like this. There's no stocks, sorry, no listed stocks that will do this much in the market in 6 years. The thing that do this for you is pre-IPO, because pre-IPOs have massive discount on the shares such that your profit is very excess in a very short while. So ladies and gentlemen, when I say invest in Skyway, this is what we are talking about. This right here is what we are talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the conclusion of this morning's brief expose to show you why you should invest when others are investing. Not to wait. Because if Peter Obi, let me show you Peter Obi's story. Peter Obi currently, when he says that, let me go back to that story so that you will now understand why Peter Obi is complaining. You know, when Peter Obi was coming up to say, look at what he said. He said the investment was less than 30 cents, an opportunity he should have seized with both hands. This is a cry of regret. I should have done it. Oh, I wish I knew. I wish I had taken it seriously. This is a cry of regret. He was saying, I was telling people a few days ago how I met some people at where I went to do a program, and they told me about Zoom that I just started. This same Zoom that we are using for video conferencing. Where is it? This app. This is the app, and this is a software. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a software. Zoom is a software. Imagine Skyway, which is a whole technology with infrastructure, facilities, and it is not just an app on a phone. Skyway is not an app on your phone. Skyway is a physical transport system already operational in some parts of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss Skyway shares. If you know what is good, you will buy the shares and secure your family's lifetime generation. Let me tell you something. Today, prices of dollar is 520 naira. I didn't even calculate with 520 naira. I calculated with the rate on Google, which was still 411 naira. Yet, look at the profit. Imagine I had calculated this profit with 520 naira, which is the amount you can actually get dollar for at the moment. Or let's even say you buy the shares today. Imagine how much dollar will stand at in 6 years' time to naira. Maybe then it will be 1,002. And then when you now convert your profit in naira, you will know what it will be looking like. So ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. Do your family a favor. Get on board today.